The vigil continued into the night, ending with a closing mass at 7:30 a.m. Now, lots of inspirational stories like Mary Buck's at the vigil, but also at today's march. In 1985, Denise Shetty found out she was pregnant. She was also taking medication for Graves' disease.
My endocrinologist, when he confirmed that I was pregnant, said, well, you probably should terminate this pregnancy. And I was just blindly pro-life, and I said no.
Doctors told her she could die, but Shetty took a chance and gave birth to a healthy daughter.
She got married, and she has 3 beautiful babies, so I have beautiful grandchildren, and if I had aborted her, this story would never have happened.
Together, they attended the 46th annual March for Life.
Just really grateful because, I'm
unfortunately a target. I get a lot of hate.
I mean, even though, stuff could have turned out really bad, it didn't. And even if it had, she loved me enough to give me life.
They are joining hundreds of thousands of pro-lifers gathered at the National Mall to fight for life. Vice President Mike Pence speaking before the crowd.
We're the Pences, and we're pro-life.
And for the second year in a row, President Donald Trump.
I will always defend the first right in our Declaration of Independence, the right to life. Today I have signed a letter to Congress to make clear that if they send any legislation to my desk that weakens the protection of human life, I will issue a veto.
The United States Conference of Catholic Bishops issuing a statement following the president's comments, writing, "We are deeply grateful for the president's pro-life commitment and for all the actions this administration has taken to protect unborn children and their mothers from the violence of abortion. We look forward to working with Congress and the administration to advance policies that value human life and dignity from conception to natural death." The march buzzing with pro-life activists from all over the country, all with one goal in mind.
You just have to stand up for what's right, and I believe it's right.
This year's march theme, unique from day one, the idea that pro-life is pro-science, that life begins at fertilization.
Most of us are studying some sort of science or some sort of STEM, and that it's so important to know that science actually backs up what we believe in, that pro-life is the pro-fetus and pro-child.
The march marks the anniversary of Supreme Court's decisions in both Roe v. Wade and Doe v. Bolton. Both legalized abortion throughout a woman's pregnancy.
Abortion is just such a horrible, horrible thing. Women deserve so much better. Children deserve better.
Marchers walked across the National Mall, ending here at Supreme Court as a nod to Roe v. Wade. In Washington, D.C., I'm Emily Drooby, Currents News.
Emily, speaking of Roe v. Wade, the U.S. now has a president who's against abortion and a conservative-leaning Supreme Court. How do people at the march feel about the future of this landmark decision?
People here are so happy. They feel so uplifted, not only to have a president who is against abortion, but now to have Judge Brett Kavanaugh on the Supreme Court. They feel this could potentially be the year that we see Roe v. Wade overturned.
Emily, thank you so much.